Welcome back to the channel once again, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? I hope you guys are all doing spectacular. Guess what? It's TGIF. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, yesterday, I told my boss, I'm taking Friday off. I need a recuperation day. No, you ain't. I've worked the last 2 Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah, that's why you're the boss. You work all that extra time. I need some time off. So, I'm going to put some time off on the schedule. And he can run it by himself. So, anyways, I'm squirreling away over here. We are back at it once again, working on this beautiful piece. This is what the pattern looks like. I'm not making it red. I'm going to make the eyes blue. So on and so forth. So, remember when I said this bottom white line, I wasn't making it white. I was going to make it black, and the same with the top. I was making the double black line. Well, that's where I ran into my problem. I added that extra gray line, or white line, whatever you want to call it, in as an extra gray. So, that's where the problem went last time. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, I'm sure you guys can tell, my brain is a little on the fired side. But, so, word on tag questions. Thank you to Creative Mayhem, my sister from another mister. She sent me those tag questions, God, like 7-8 months ago, a year ago. I don't even remember when she sent them to me. I have that on email, so if you guys would like them, I could share them. Let's see. So, I may not answer all the questions, because as you see, the top question was, what is your full name? Yeah, I don't think y'all should know my full name, although you already know my first name and my last name. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights, you guys. So let's start out with, talk a little bit here before we get going, or while I get going. I haven't been sleeping much. My sleeping schedule, yeah, exactly, boo. Exactly. We're tired. We are tired. So, I don't know why I go through spurts to where I sleep like 2 to 4 hours a night. And that's it. I know, baby. I feel the same way. I'm so tired, too. Go take a nap. I'll be done recording in about an hour, okay? Then we go to bed. Yes, I know. It is hot in this house. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to my dog. I talk to my dog like he's my own kid, but he is my kid. Come on now, give me a break. Don't tell me you don't talk to your dog like he's your kid. Yep. Here he comes. Yes, I talk to Trapper like he's my own kid. I love that boy. He cut his ear yesterday. I don't know how the hell that dog cut his ear. So, like, this is the rim of the ear, and then, like, this is the flat part. He cut this part right here, about 1/4 of an inch, down into his ear, and it just flaps open. I'm like, what the heck are you doing to cut your ear, dog? I don't understand it. But anyways, I'll get back to what I was talking about. Like, so, I don't know if your guys' house does this, but my house does this. Like today was like 85, 86, something like that. It got pretty warm today for being spring. And so, in my house, like, when it's hot during the day and it cools off nicely in the evening, it seems like my house goes from, like, a nice, comfortable, like, 65 and all of a sudden it jumps up to like the temperature of what it, like the high of the what it was of the day. So like right now my house is like 85 degrees, and I'm just like, I have a fan running, so if the fan is loud, I'm sorry, but I'm in here sweating. Like, I'm gonna have to go take another damn shower. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I'm gonna start answering some questions. Oh, I hadn't even got to what I was talking about. So yeah, okay, let's squirrel. Let's you know, I'm just gonna take scissors and I'm just gonna cut this, and I'm just gonna cut this off. I'm just gonna cut it off so I don't have to sit here and keep trying to keep track of where I am at. It's just easier if I cut it off, be done with it, and then it's easier for me to see and understand what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, so I need 2 blacks. That's not racist at all. I'm not like that. Nope. 2 clears and a dark gray and 2 blacks. So the one thing I want to talk about is I'm excited. You guys, I'm excited. For squirrel. That's the color blue I'm using for eyes. Yes. I need two blues. Blue. What the hell was I just talking about? Oh, I'm excited, you guys. I'm going to be bringing a new craft to the channel. Yeah, I know, right? Another freaking craft to do, right? I know. I'm like, what are you getting yourself into, Jeremy? I'm so far behind as it is trying to get stuff done. It's like trying to get Patreon stuff done, trying to get, let alone trying to record just a normal freaking video half the time is a fiasco. But I've been seeing this for a while, and I was like, man, that's so freaking cool. I could totally see myself doing that. So I went and bought a kit. I have to go to Arteza here soon and buy a couple of things from there, because a couple of the things that I need Arteza sells. So, Sister Mrs. Coffee, what's your affiliate code? Yep. Of course I use Mrs. Coffee's affiliate code. Why wouldn't I? So, I'm not gonna tell you guys what the new craft is. You're gonna have to wait and see until it comes in. I'll do an unboxing on the channel, and we'll do a video, and it's going to be something, another something to give back to the Patreons, because the Patreons is what puts more content to the channel, because that's a monthly subscription, I guess you would say. It's a monthly donation to the channel. So they're always going to have higher priority than others, because they're always there. They're always pushing for me to do better. And I'm excited. I'm truly excited. So, on that note, let's do some tags. I need 2 blacks. Oh, before I do the tags, I want to say I am extremely sorry for the videos this week. I know they were a little freaking cuckoo. They were like all over the place. They were here, they were there, and they were there. Like, complete sleep deprived. Trying to record videos, but when I work so much, oops, I need 3 of those. When you work 60, 70 hours a week like I do, and then try to do YouTube 4 days out of the week, yeah, let me see you do that, okay? I had somebody complain, you need to do more videos. I need more Jeremy videos. I'm like, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm one human being, and I'm having a hard time keeping up as it is. Like, come on now. I try my best, y'all. I try my best, but when my sleeping schedule is all over the freaking place and I can't sleep, yeah, it's not fun. You go work 12 hours on 3 hours of sleep. It's not an easy task. I feel like I'm dead to the world. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I feel like I'm dead to the world the rest of the day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, go straight. No. No. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Did I mess up here? I completely squirreled on that. I had to pause for a second. Man. When you have a squirrel brain or fog brain, whatever you want to call it, and then you add hardly any sleep to that, it's like having a brain on drugs all the time. Like, I have no concentration. Like, everything is come on. Get in there. This needle is barely long enough to fit through. I got it. So, I think I'm done squirreling over here. So, we're going to get into a tag question. I'm not answering the name. Who messed with my chair? It's not rocking. If the doors are knocking, don't come rocking. Oh, I said backwards. If the house is a rocking, don't know knocking. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm not answering my name. What does your name mean? My name means Jack Diddley Squat. But I could say my middle name. I am named after my grandfather with my middle name, and my uncle. I could also tell you this. I wish my name was my middle name instead of my real name. I don't know why. I've always liked the name Keith. Oh shit, I gave away my middle name. Yeah, Jeremy Keith. I've always liked the name Keith. My papa's name's Keith. My uncle's name is Keith. I got the middle name Keith. I wish it was Keith something instead of Jeremy Keith, but whatever. Squirrel. All I know is I got my middle name from my papa and my uncle. So I guess I could be proud of that. Doesn't really have a meaning that I know of. Oh, are you named after anyone? Yeah, I just said I was named after my uncle and my papa. Dark, one blackety black. Two blues. Sorry if I don't talk much when I'm threading the needle, or threading the beads to the needle, because I can get really swirly and lose concentration for blacks and screw everything up. And I really don't want to do that. Does your name make any interesting nanograms? The hell if I know. I ain't smart. I don't do any of that crap. Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Anyways. Where are you from? So that's a kind of a difficult question. So to give you guys some background on where I'm from. My mom's side of the family is from Ohio and Tennessee. My dad's side of the family is from Ohio. We all moved to California. How both sides of my family moved to California and my mom and dad got married, I don't know. So that's the background on my family. I was born in... Oh, that's the second question. So I'm from California. And then it says, where were you born? I was born in Los Angeles, California. The shithole itself. I hate Los Angeles with a passion. I go down there and I carry a gun and I want to shoot people because they all drive like morons. They all drive like morons. I can't handle that. I can't. Last time I went down there, I told my girlfriend, I said, take this, put it in your purse, don't let me touch it, because I will end up and hurt somebody really badly. So, yeah, I was born in, well, LA is like the main area where I was born. I was actually born at Kaiser Hospital in Riverside, which is like a city outside of like LA. So like you have Orange County, Riverside, Fontana, and they're all like surrounding cities. So yeah, I was born at Kaiser Hospital in Riverside. My mom was from Riverside. My dad was from Orange County. Or no, my dad was from Fontana. My mom used to live in Orange County and Riverside. She, like, because they're, like, side by side pretty much. So she used to go back and forth between the two. my grandparents ran a trailer park. I think I told you guys that before. And yeah, I think I told you guys that last week. So they managed a couple of different trailer parks. So let's see, what's the next tag question? Where did you grow up? So when I was 5 months old, I found out that I had a pituitary dwarfism, which is, in terms for me or you, that is a growth hormone deficiency. So, like I said before, my body doesn't produce growth hormone to make me grow. So when I found out I had that at 6 months old, did I miss a color somewhere? Shoot. Okay, I had a complete squirrely fit over here. I started to get irritated. So I paused you guys so you guys didn't see my little brain fart. But brain farts only make you human, right? Jeez, you guys can't even see what I'm doing over here. Let's get it into frame so you can see what I'm doing. So if you guys want to be doing this yourself, you can. Get in there. Get in there. Got it. Okay. Who did you look up to growing up? I always looked up to my mom and my papa. Those were like my two role models growing up. Number 1, my mama. Number 2, my papa. Because my mama was almost just like my papa, in a way. My mom... So, a little background story to my mom. My mom was an all-around, kind of a all-around do-it-yourself homeowner. Was a mechanic, was a horse breaker. She was a home mom. She was a daycare lady. I mean, my mom did everything. Like, I could walk up to my mom and be like, hey, my car's running funny. She'd be like, what's it doing? I said, well, when I turn the headlights on, it starts to die. And I can't figure out why. And then all of a sudden the headlights will just like flicker off. Like I'm driving down the road, the headlights will just flicker off and then come back on, and then flicker off and then come back on. And she's like, oh, you need a ground from your battery to your frame of the car. Okay, so I go out there and I put a ground on from the negative of the battery to the frame of the car. Boom, my lights work perfectly fine. Yeah. My mom was the shiznit when it came to vehicles. And so was my papa. My papa could build a motor. My papa could tear a car apart and rebuild it and put it back together with his eyes closed. Now, there's probably a lot of beer involved in that, because my papa was a beer drinker. My papa used to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Up, can't sleep, time to crack a beer. and then would drink all day long until it was bedtime. That was my papa. 2 blues, 2 blackies. Okay, next question. What are your favorite things about yourself? My squirrel brain. Yeah, my squirrel brain. Favorite things about myself. I love about myself is my honesty, because if it wasn't for honesty, there is no integrity without honesty, you guys. I mean, that's like my #1 thing. I've always said I will be straight up honest with you guys through thick and thin. And all bullshit aside, I'm not a bullshitter. I don't. And I got the bullshitter from my papa. My papa used to say bullshitter all the time. He goes, Jeremy, you're just a bullshitter. I said, no, I'm not, Papa. I don't. No bullshit, Papa. Jeremy, you're a bullshitter. Your maiden name, your mom's maiden name is Sanford, and Sanfords are bullshitters. I said, no, Papa, I'm not a bullshitter. Oh, yeah, good times with Papa. I love and miss my Papa. Haven't seen him since my mom passed away. He, up and moved right after my mom and my mom's mom passed away. They passed away like 3 months apart from each other. Or no. My mom's mom passed away, and then a month later my mom passed away. And then a month later my mom's older brother passed away. And then a month later my dad's dad passed away. So, like, within like 4 months of each other, like, half of my family died. Yeah. That's why I live life to the fullest until the end. Okay, what's my next question? Which parent were you closest to? I think you guys can all figure that one out. My mom, of course. My mom was my heart and soul. She was my rock. She was the one I could talk to. She was the one that I could do anything with. And that, what was it? Was it Sister Addiction's live yesterday or Tia's live? I think it was Tia's live. Sister Tia. I said something about needing a YouTube mom because I don't have a mom. And the principal painter, which is, I call her Sister Principal, she was like, I'll be your mom. I go, but you can't be my mom. You're my sister. I don't think you're old enough to be my mom. You might be, but I don't know. No. I need 3 blues. I don't like that one. That one was a little misshapen. You know, that's the thing with the quality of these beads. They're seed beads. The quality's not always the best. I mean, you can see some are bigger, some are smaller, some have little misshapen. So when I'm selecting them, I'm always trying to select, like, the best looking ones. That way, there's no issues. Okay, those 2 of those, and then 4 blacks. What is my next question, you may ask? I don't know. Let's see. What is the next question? Are your grandparents still married? Technically, I'm sure they probably are. My grandmother died. Like I said, when my mom passed away, my grandma passed away. I'm sure my papa never... I mean, how can you get a divorce from a deceased person? But they were still married up until Grandma passed away. If Grandma was still alive, I'm sure they'd be still married. Okay, hold on. Okay, you guys were like close to me. It was getting to the point where I was getting higher up on the bracelet. Oh, I think I missed that one. I'm gonna go over top of it. Yes. Come on. You can come out of there. So, next question. What relative was important to you growing up and why? I would have to say my Uncle Keith and my Aunt Jeanette, which my Aunt Jeanette was my mom's little sister, and my Uncle Keith was my mom's baby brother. I looked up to them, those two, tremendously growing up. One, my Aunt Jeanette, I looked up to her tremendously because she was always the one that would never tell me no. So, when my mom would say, no, you can't have another horse at 14 years old. You already have 2 horses and 27 pigs that you're breeding with your papa, and you have a side business with your papa. And I go to my aunt and I go, Aunt Jeanette, I really want this horse. Isn't he beautiful? My aunt will go, oh yeah, let's go get him. And then when me and Aunt Jeanette would come home, or I would send my aunt after the horse, because my aunt was a vet. So I'd send my aunt after the horse and be like, go check him out. Tell me how he is, or her, or whatever it was at the time. And then I would give her money and be like, you know, wheel and deal them. See if you can get them down on their price. And then she would usually come home with a damn good horse for me. My aunt had a damn good eye for a horse. And I love my aunt to death. Let's see, how many do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blacks. And my uncle, I didn't get to see my uncle very much because he moved away, and the only time I got to see him was when I would go down to UC Davis for my doctor's appointments for my growth hormone issues. That was the only time I seen my uncle. We would stay the night at his house. That was the only time I ever got to spend with my uncle growing up until 4 or 5 years ago. He moved up here. He retired from his job as a printer. He used to print newspapers and all of that. He retired from his job and moved up here, bought a chunk of property, and lives about 5 minutes from me. Do I see him? No. For the longest time, I hated my uncle. Because he left the family and didn't talk to us for several years because the woman he was with, he basically stole. So my Uncle Steve, who lives across the street, was married. My Uncle Keith got with his ex-wife. Had 2 kids with her. They're not together anymore, but I have 2 beautiful cousins. So that's all that matters. They're beautiful. Very beautiful. They're pretty much pure Native American Indian because my uncle was half, maybe 3/4 Indian, and then his wife was full-blooded Native American Indian. I'm friends with one of them on Instagrams. Don't talk much, just because we were so far apart from each other growing up that when we finally met each other, it was just like, okay, yeah, you're my cousin. Cool. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you and your son, because my oldest cousin has a son. That was the first time I ever met them. I come walking home into, actually I come walking into this house because at the time I was living here with my brother and his family. And I come walking in the house and there's this very beautiful Native American Indian woman sitting on the couch, and I was like, hello? And she was like, hi, I'm your cousin. And I was like, oh, well, hi, nice to meet you. That was the first time I ever met my cousin. Well, I met her and I knew her when she was younger, but I didn't see, after she was born, pretty much didn't see my uncle for like 10 or 12 years after everything happened. Okay, enough of that. Yeah. I need a drink. Cheers. Whoa, sorry, excuse me. What is the one thing that you never revealed to your parents? I don't know. That's a difficult one because, well, I never really told my dad anything growing up because my dad was always gone. And then my mom was like my best friend. I guess one of the things that I would have to say was, plug your ears, little kids, if there's any little kids watching. I lost my virginity backseat of my mom's Camaro. My mom probably would have freaking shit Twinkies when she heard that one. Yep. I borrowed a Camaro one night. Me and my brother went out on the town. We used to go out and raise hail, eat cornbread kind of shit. And we got in trouble one night, so we ditched the Camaro and jumped into my friend's car. And he had a couple chicks with him. The next thing you know, we head back to my mom's Camaro. The next thing you know, lost my virginity. I shouldn't even have been out that night because I was underage. Don't tell my mom. Yeah. I was a minor. My mom let me go out with my brother and do all the crazy stupid shit that we used to do. Well, that's the end of the questions that I was answering. So, I guess it's just a gap in the list. So, let's see. I have no clue. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I have no clue, because I don't know. I have no clue. I asked my mom that once before, and she never really gave me an answer because she knew I was a boy. Well, you know, and that's the funny thing, because, like, my little brother, we were told he was a girl. The whole time my mom was pregnant. It's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl. $11 blacks. And then he's born, and they go, it's a girl. Oh, it's a boy. Yeah, we were so devastated. We were so looking forward to having a little girl, a little sister. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Yeah, we were all devastated. My mom calls us in, and she's like, come meet your brother. And we're like, what? Brother, no. Take him back. We want a sister. I didn't like my brother for the longest time. Because we wanted a little sister. That's why I call all of my peeps on YouTube sister. Because I don't have any sisters in real life. Yep. Okay, next question. What do you call your grandparents? I call my grandma, grandma. And I call my papa, pop, pop. Like P-O-P, P-O-P. Pop, pop. I don't know why. I remember when I was like a youngin', I called him Grandpa. And he was like, no, call me Pop Pop. And I go, how do you say that, Pop Pop? And he spelled it out for me. And I go, oh, P-O-P, P-O-P. Okay, Pop Pop. Yep. So. Come on. It's so hard to tell if they're going behind. Oh, man. I can't even grab this needle. Oh my god, you guys. I feel like such a dork. I got up to go do something. I hit paused. Pause. I came back. I started working. I got like 5 rows done. And I just looked up at the camera and it's not recording. Are you kidding me? Gosh. I'm on a roll with videos lately, you guys. Like, I have been murdering videos lately. Like, I cannot seem to freaking get a video out that's worth a shit anymore. I just need a vacation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need a vacation. Need some time to clear my head. So on and so forth. Nine, and I need 1, 2, 3, 6 black ones. Okay, so let's get to another tag question. What's your biggest accomplishment? My biggest accomplishment would have to be graduating college for culinary arts. I am the only one in my family out of, well, I should say I'm the only one out of me and my brothers that actually went to college. My mom and dad both went to college. But out of us kids, I'm the only one that has gone to college. Both my brothers got really good jobs right after high school. And didn't really need, or didn't have the need to go to college. So, I'd say that, and starting a YouTube channel, that's been a huge accomplishment, especially with the anxiety that I go through, and having a channel sometimes can be very stressful for somebody who has anxiety. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that know exactly what I'm talking about and are going through exactly what I go through. Like, when I go to record a video, like, my anxiety level goes through the roof. And I'm sure a lot of people are the same way. I know quite a few people who have started YouTube channels to get outside of that comfort zone and try to escape the anxiety. And I know there's quite a few people who have done it just for depression. Okay, I need to count it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm using up a bunch of these. It's alright, I just have to buy more. Let's see, it's 3. Nope, nope. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blackies. My string's getting short. So, let's see. What else? What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear, I don't know if I've ever told anybody this, my biggest fear, I actually am scared to death of bridges. Usually when I drive across the bridge, I hold my breath, I close my eyes, and I pray to God that I make it across. I know, that sounds horrible. Crossing a bridge, hold your breath, close your eyes, hope and pray to God you make it across. It sounds horrible, I know, but that's how I do it. Somebody's dreaming. What's your biggest regret? skipping that one because I don't want to talk about it. What is the color of your eyes? I have blue eyes. The prettiest of blue eyes. Let's see. I have a picture over here. I can show you my eyes. Where's that picture? I just had that picture. What did I do with it? Doesn't do a lot of justice. That other picture I had showed my eyes a lot better. Yeah, they don't show them that good either. Anyways, yeah, I have blue eyes. Still same old blue eyes. So, we're getting close to being done with this. I still have quite a bit to go, though. I'm kind of thinking I may run out of room on this. But I can pull it down this way more. But I think for today, we're right at about an hour. And it is getting late. I still have to, oh god, it's 11:15. I still have to add an intro and outro to this. And get it uploading. Because it takes forever to upload. Well, here in the sticks where I'm at. So to show you guys how to do this, I pull this one back. Like so. Tighten it up, loosen this one up, and pull it tight over here. And then tighten it up, and then it gives me that much more room. So we will pick this up again probably Monday. I know you guys are getting this in like multiple videos because I'm such a squirrel king and my videos have been like crazy. I do apologize for that, but it's turning out freaking awesome. So, let's see. Anything else? I hope you guys all have a fantastic Friday. And don't forget, love, peace, and respect for one another. And have a great weekend, y'all. Bye.